Tonight, tonight won't be just any night.
Hello, my name is Azalea Kemp and I am 16 years old. I want to thank my dad for introducing me to the theater. When I was about 4 years old, he took me to see my first Broadway show in New York, and we saw The Phantom of the Opera. I instantly fell in love with everything, the stage, the acting, the singing, the dancing, and ever since then I couldn't stay away from the stage. I absolutely love to sing and dance and act, so it's just my favorite thing to do. There's a special feeling you get on the stage. And I want to thank the Rotary Club especially because that was the first time last year when I was in the talent show that I actually got to experience being on a real professional stage, and it just sparked even more interest in me, and now I'm really pursuing just getting on any stage I can and doing what I can to perform. So thank you so much to the Rotary Club, and thank you all for being here today because you guys are what makes this possible.
Hi, I'm Paul Wright, a member of the Rotary Club of Carpinteria, and amazingly this is my high school, grade school, student drum, and I've had it now for 55 years or so, and we got it fixed up recently so it's still shiny and new, but this is the actual drum that I learned to play on and carried all through high school. It never really occurred to me that a lot of kids really didn't have the ability to get an instrument on their own, and so it's really great that the Rotary Club is having the talent show and helping to provide instruments to a lot of the kids in school. In my life, I was in the band all through high school, and by the time I graduated, we'd been in the Coliseum 4 times, and the Rose Bowl, the Rose Parade, and Hollywood Bowl, and it was just a great experience and a lot of opportunities. And thinking back on it, one of the things that it helped me with and that I'm still using today are the leadership skills that I acquired in band and the discipline too. And I think that really was helpful, and it's the sort of thing that can carry on throughout your whole life. I think after high school I went off and joined the Navy and started a family and did all those things that we all do, and really wasn't involved in music for maybe 40 years. But the happy ending is that a few years ago we got together as a Rotary band, the Brewery Boys, and it's been a really great experience and great to get together with the guys. I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight and supporting our children, our kids in their music program. And because of your participation, we'll be able to get a lot more music and a lot more instruments this year, and it's just an exciting thing.
My name is Mark King, and I'd like to thank my mother, who from the age of 7 years old made me practice 20 minutes every single day before I could go out to play. And that seemed like torture at the time, but now, years later, the wisdom of that is so fabulous to be able to play piano for an event such as this, for weddings, funerals, special events, senior citizens. I mean, the gift of being able to perform and play an instrument for other people in your life is amazing beyond measure. So I'd like to thank the Rotary Club this evening for having sponsored, as they have these last 6 years, this such a great event that fosters that sense of performance and contribution through music and instruments. And all of you tonight for supporting this event, because it makes this kind of thing possible into the future. It's good for all of us. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Alitza Gonzalez and I'm 12 years old. I think the person I want to thank tonight for helping me get into singing is my family, especially my mother, for getting me to my auditions and making sure I'm getting everything on point and making sure I practice enough. I've been singing since I was 3 years old. I've been in my Princess Fairy costume, dancing around and singing, and as soon as I got older, my mom noticed that this wasn't a played thing anymore, it was something real. And as soon as I got on my first stage at my talent show, I felt this feeling that I can never describe, this passion for music, and I fell in love with it the moment I knew that I wanted to be a singer and perform for everyone. I've been singing around town, as you've probably seen me before, And my greatest accomplishment is being invited on the radio for an interview in Santa Barbara, and it's just something that I want to do more as I grow older. Music's changed my life in so many ways. People in my classmates, whenever there's something musical related, they say, "Oh, Alitza, you can do it, sing a song." And I have so many friends that they think, "Alitza, you can do this, you can do it." And it's nice to see that my friends are the ones that are supporting me, even when my family is. But my friends are one of my biggest inspirations, because there they are by my side, making sure I can do it. And it's nice because when I walk around town, people actually see me and they remember me from either the carnival or the avocado festival or the Rotary talent show, or sometimes the farmer's market. They come up to me and they ask me, like, "Were you in the Rotary talent show, or have I seen you singing around?" And it's awesome just to see people actually recognize me. And once someone took a picture with me, because they said, "Oh, I want to make sure I get a picture with you before you get famous." And it's nice to see the inspiration that I'm getting, and it's just a feeling I can't describe when people actually recognize me, because I'm just 12 years old and here I am making a difference and making a contribution to the world. Okay. Music's really helped my self-confidence in so many ways. There's many great artists such as Pink and Ariana Grande and others that I can't name that are written songs about self-confidence, and getting to hear those songs and getting to actually perform them, it makes me feel like I can do anything, and I want to be just like Katy Perry. She was born in Santa Barbara. She grew up there. And I actually tell my friends when I hear her music on the radio, I'm like, I can't believe Katy Perry's from Santa Barbara and she's this big. She's this big artist. She's touring the world. And I just want to be like her, getting to tour the world, getting to share my love of music with everyone, and just getting to do the thing I love the most. As my teacher, Mr. Clinton, said, he told me that don't stay in Carpinteria. Go travel the world. Go to London. Go to New Delhi. Go anywhere. Go anywhere where your heart desires. And my other teacher, Mr. Hotchner, had told me, as long as I don't care if you go be a lawyer, I don't care if you're a doctor, as long as you spread a little color around, then you'll be fine. Just be creative and do what you love the most. Yeah. I would like to thank the Rotary Club for donating $10,000 to the band program. As you can see, we bought a lot of instruments in our band program, like drums and saxophones and trumpets, and it's a wonderful donation, and I'm so appreciative to see that kids like me and younger, going even younger from 4th grade, to play instruments and getting to learn the love for music. And it's a big help just to see that people actually care about our band program, and getting to see all the new instruments in our band room, and getting to see kids perform at such a young age. It's amazing to see just the little spark that it's igniting for them. Thank you, Rotary Club, for donating this big donation, and I hope that you guys can donate more to our band programs.
Well, for me, music means joy. It means family. It means connection and heart and lots of memories. I grew up going to a church in Hollywood, and it was a huge, old, beautiful mahogany building, and my parents sang in the choir. And so the sound that the 100 people with the organ that went all the way up to the ceiling, I mean, it was just unreal. And every Christmas and Easter, all the choirs, and I started singing when I was 3, all the choirs in the whole church, so hundreds of people would all be singing together, and they had a full orchestra, so with the horns and the violins and all that music, it was so amazing. It was like a slice of heaven. And then my parents were hugely into Broadway musicals, and so from an early age, I memorized the librettos for West Side Story. We had the records. Kids, if you don't know what those are, no, just kidding. We had the records for, West Side Story and Annie and Sound of Music and Sweeney Todd and all these wonderful musicals, and I would be singing them with my mother at the top of my lungs. And then in high school, I got to see on Broadway Les Mis and Phantom of the Opera, and just got to do some stuff in high school, musical theater in college. So it just was such a a joyful experience. And even though that's not something I do as a career, it's so neat how the musical experience comes full circle. So Solana and I are singing some Irving Berlin for you guys tonight, and I actually lead the kids singing at my church. So it's just, it's something about joy and memories. And so thank you so much to Rotary and to everyone who made this possible. And with that, I think you have already anticipated, but tonight won't be just any night.
Hi, I'm Jamey Geston. I am lucky enough to be a part of the Rotary Club Talent Show for all the years that it's been around. I got my start in music when I was about 10 years old, and mostly it was my parents who gave me a lot of support that I'd like to thank. Artists that really inspired me, and Daisy Rock Guitars for endorsing me and giving me a bunch of different opportunities, and youth music programs in Santa Barbara that have really kind of opened my eyes and given me a path in music. And lastly, the Rotary Club for letting me be a part of it for so many years, and you, the audience, for being here and supporting local talent. You rock. Thanks.
Good evening, my name is Tom Pavia and I'm the music instructor for Carpinteria Unified School District. I teach elementary and middle school music, and I want to thank you for coming out tonight for this special event. The music classroom is a special setting unlike anything else. Students gain valuable skills that are applicable to life. They learn about self-discipline, creativity, artistic expression. These are valuable things.
Hello, my name is Curtis Lopez, and memories of music. I remember in Carpinteria Catalino School, 3rd grade, coming home with a trumpet, and that got me hooked. From there I went through Carpinteria High School, through the band, through the marching band, through the orchestra. I remember sitting in the stands at the old field and playing for the football games, and it was quite an experience. Picked up other instruments, guitar. My first guitar I found in my uncle's garage, had 1 string. I learned to play the Third Man theme on that one, and a friend of mine gave me 6 strings to put on there, and within 3 months I was back to 1. But music is one of those things that it's with you all your life. No matter how old you get, you can still play, and I'm still rocking, or trying to anyway. But we have a lot of fun, and you meet a lot of friends, and I just, like I said, music is a nice escape.
Hi, I'm Matthew Berger, a member of the Rotary Club, and it's been our pleasure to try and get the music programs working again back here in schools. I remember quite distinctly back in kindergarten we had a specialist come in and teach us rhythm, and by the time I got into grammar school I started playing piano. Then I got into the junior high school band and played clarinet, and made my way up to first clarinet in the first chair. But we had these competitions in the San Fernando Valley, actually throughout Los Angeles Unified, where we would play in duets, trios, quartets, and have competitions throughout the city. And it was just a really unbelievable, wonderful way to gain skills, be in a leadership program, but also to work with others. And then in junior high school, we also had the pleasure of having a winter concert, and these are records from 2 concerts that I performed in. One is the 1964 winter concert and the 1965 winter concert. So playing clarinet has really been a big part of my life until I got into college, where I picked up the guitar and still playing guitar. But after college, I met some friends that I was living with, one who played the bassoon and another played flute. And we would sit outside and play Bach trios and Beethoven trios. And so music's been a really major part of my life. It has really influenced me in so many ways. And I'm really delighted that we have this opportunity to bring music back to the schools and get enough musical instruments so the kids can play and have wonderful experiences like I have throughout my life. So thanks for coming.
Hi, my name is Sarina Wasserman and I am a 10th grader at Santa Barbara High School. I have been involved in music since I was born. Being that my mom is a musician, my sister and I have been surrounded by music since forever. Music has helped me discover who I truly am, and it has helped me connect to people from all over the world. And you know, music is the universal language, and I truly believe that every kid deserves to experience the joys of music. And with that being said, I would like to thank you, the Rotary Club, for supporting the arts in the public schools here in Carpinteria. So, thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey everybody, I'm Len Price, and I'm really grateful for you all being here tonight and supporting the talent show and the performing arts in Carpinteria. I grew up in Cooperstown, New York, and I had a band director when I was a junior in high school that came into our school and turned my life upside down. And that trumpet, I always use the analogy, it became a funnel of my life where I got out of Cooperstown and I went into the Army. I couldn't afford college, I wanted to be a music major. And I wanted to come to California, and I came to Fort Ord in Monterey. And that's where I met Lisa. And we're together today, 36 years later. She was a trombone player in the Army, and it changed my life. So music changed my life in that regard in many ways. And then carrying on, one of the things that's valuable about music and the arts in general is for kids to accomplish goals, to learn how to break projects down, note by note, measure by measure, line by line, whatever it is that they're doing. Working together as teams to produce a work of art. And that carries over into the business world. I've had many experiences in the business world where my musical creativity experience and learning how to work on things to get them done really paid off for me. And then I had the benefit of being in a lot of local bands, a lot of friends that I've made, still play music today, and as does Lisa. And it's just an enrichment to our lives that I wouldn't trade for anything. And it's all because of a high school band director, really, and a program that encouraged me and motivated me to accomplish something. You're all helping tonight with the kids in the middle school, the elementary school. They're going to go on, and they're going to go on into high school. They may not become pros or stars or anything like that, and that's not the point. The point is that they're participating in something that has an extreme amount of value for the rest of their lives. So thank you for that.
Hi, my name is Lisa Price, and I am a product of the Carpinteria Unified School District. I was Lisa Pekkanen here during my growing up years. I was introduced to the trombone in 3rd grade at Camile School along with Curtis Lopez. Actually, Curtis, I remember, he was a few years older than me. I remember him jamming in the garage next door to me with a bunch of my brother's friends, and so I just have to remember that. I'm sorry. So at 3rd grade, I started the trombone, and I stuck with it all the way through high school, and then also not being able to afford to go to college. Langdon Nevins, who I owe a deep debt of gratitude towards, he suggested the military as an option to go to college. So I auditioned for the Army Band, got in the Army Band. They gave me GI Bill to get through college, and from there, trombone left my life for a while, but after about 20 or 30 years, I've picked it back up and have gone actually overboard with it. I'm in about 4 groups now, but the point being that it's a lifetime skill. So you learn it at one point and it carries you over to many other areas, as you say, and you can pick it back up and move on with it and enjoy it for the rest of your life.
My name is Claire Bengry, and my brother Stephen was the one who really got me wanting to play the clarinet, because in 4th grade when we first did band in school, I had played the flute, but it had been really hard for me. So, and he had played the clarinet in 4th grade. So the next year I decided to switch to the clarinet. And I think it's a really cool instrument, just the way it sounds, and also because I like to move my fingers a lot. So band is really, really fun for me.
My name is Steven Bengry, and I play the drums in a band class at the Carpinteria Middle School. And I like it because I'm taught by a nice teacher named Mr. Pavia. It helps me make friends.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm 11 years old, and I'd like to thank Marty Richter for introducing me to piano. I started 5 years ago, and she's kept me on going and kept up my spirit for piano, so I want to thank her for that. I want to thank my friends and my family for supporting me through all this time, and tonight I want to thank the Rotary Club for putting on this show and making this possible for me to share this with all you guys. So thank you, everybody, and enjoy the show.
What did studying music in school mean to me? Well, I took piano lessons as a child, but it was really high school when I was in New Orleans that studying music in school really became a huge part of my life. The problem was I didn't play a band instrument, and a good friend of mine said, well, the marching band needs a tuba. Why don't you play the tuba? So I said, well, because I don't play the tuba. He says, well, I'll teach you. So long story short, he taught me. Band director said, learn the fight song and the Star Spangled Banner and you're in, which I did. And from that point on, there was no looking back. I played in the jazz band, the marching band, symphonic band. I played at the basketball games, continued that through college. And it was always an extremely positive part of my life that has meant so much to me. And I can't overemphasize the importance of music and school and the combination thereof. And now I get to pass it along to my kids.
Hi.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Camile Lemere, and I would like to thank Song Nevins for helping me start singing. And when I was 5, I took piano lessons from Song, and she noticed that I didn't have any stage fright and that I felt very comfortable performing. And so she suggested that I start singing, and I did. And it actually turned out that I was pretty good at it. And so then I kept singing, and then I've realized throughout my life that music speaks where words cannot. And music is a passion of mine, and whenever I'm sad or whenever anybody really is, your guitar is always there. And tonight I would like to thank the Rotary Club for putting on a show where I and many others can share our love of music with you all, and thank you for coming to this show, because without you there would be no show. And so I hope you all have an amazing time and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Roland Rotz. I'm in the Rotary Club. I'm part of the Chamber, and as part of our community, one of the things that we've been doing, certainly in our Rotary Club, is to create this amazing talent showcase. It's been a privilege to be a part of it, and it has been my privilege to certainly experience not only all of the performers and to see what they put into it, but also to know that you as a community has gotten behind this in a big way. And I want to thank each and every one of you, whether you purchased a ticket or you sponsored this program tonight. It is making a difference for our children in schools. we see that we're able to buy instruments for the music program, and we see that actually changes in a major way what these kids have a chance to do. New opportunities, new possibilities. New research that just came out says that playing music, playing a musical instrument actually changes the brain. It actually improves scores in school, and we know that improves possibilities and opportunities that these kids have. We are excited to be a part of that. It is so fun to watch these changes occur. You will see it happen on the stage tonight. I want to just thank each and every one of you for being here and for supporting our program. Enjoy the rest of it.